Hello, welcome to a John Hersey High School spring video visit. Due to construction in our student services area in the spring of 2025, we are not able to welcome college reps to come in person and share important info about their institution. So we've invited them to submit a video overview and paired, in most cases, 2 to 3 similar type schools together. Even if you've never heard of these schools before, give them a watch. You may be surprised at what you learn, and one of these schools may end up being the right fit for you.
Hi there, my name is Rosa Glombicki, and I am your admission counselor from Marquette University. I'm really excited today to share a little bit more about Marquette. Whether you've heard of us before or maybe this is your first time learning a little bit more about Marquette, I always think it's helpful to start by sharing a little bit more about our identity. We're a Catholic Jesuit university located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're more medium-sized, and we have an undergraduate population of roughly 7,600 and a graduate population of roughly 3,000 or so. So we're a really good medium-sized institution where students get a lot of those big school experiences, but also a lot of small school perks. So I'm excited to walk through and share a little bit more about some different things related to Marquette today. So first and foremost, I want to start out by sharing more about our academics at Marquette. We are what's called a direct admit university, and rather than applying to Marquette generally, students will apply to be admitted directly into one of our 7 colleges. So you can see that full list of our colleges on the screen right now. We have roughly 85 different majors and about 75 different minors situated throughout those 7 undergraduate colleges. Probably what we're most well known for are things in the College of Health Sciences, the College of Nursing, our College of Engineering, our College of Business, but psychology is also one of our 3rd most popular majors. We also offer majors in social welfare and justice, data sciences, education, communication, all sorts of different subject areas. And I do think something that sets us apart by that medium size is that we feel like a much larger school when it comes to our academics. So in addition to having our 7 undergraduate colleges, we also offer our own graduate school, we have our own law school, and we have our own dental school as well. So if you're a student who is very forward thinking about whatever it is you want to pursue, maybe you do want to obtain a master's level degree or a doctorate level degree, odds are we do have programs that can help you get there in usually an accelerated format. So being able to earn a doctorate in physical therapy, as an example, in 6 years rather than 7 total. So definitely academics at Marquette are really strong. I think something that enhances our academic experience at Marquette is certainly our location in the city of Milwaukee. We're literally right in the backyard of downtown Milwaukee. We're about a mile to city center Milwaukee. We're a mile and a half to the lakefront of Lake Michigan. So students are really able to utilize the city as both an extension of their classroom experience, but also an extension of their campus life and their social life. So absolutely, when it comes to that classroom experience extension, we're incredibly well known for internships and having really quality internships for our students, so much so that we were recently ranked number 1 in the state of Wisconsin for job placement and number 6 nationally for job placement as well. So whether you are a business major, an engineering major, you're wanting to do clinicals as a nurse, there's going to be opportunities for you, no matter what your major is, to really explore whatever it is you're learning in the classroom. You're going to be able to put it into practice in a real world scenario right in the backyard of our campus. So as you can see, like I said, we're only about a mile and a half to the lakefront of Lake Michigan. So that kind of helps to orient you to where we're located. Here's a few landmarks that are right around our campus. So the Fiserv Forum, that's where the Milwaukee Bucks play. That's also where our Marquette men's basketball team plays. So if you're really into sports, that's definitely something that you can go and cheer on the Golden Eagles there. A lot of fun concerts come through that venue too, which is really fun. The Public Market is absolutely an iconic place that's located in the historic 3rd Ward area of Milwaukee. The Public Market is just a really cool place for a lot of unique vendors and things like that. Really a great place that's incredibly walkable from our campus. So again, you can see some of those landmarks right around our campus, but our campus itself is even though we're in more of that urban environment, we still have that very traditional college campus feel. So again, like I said earlier, we are more of that medium-sized institution, and because of that, you get a lot of those big school experiences, small school perks. I think our location really lends itself to that ideal as well. So a big school experience is being able to be a part of more of that urban environment, but we do still have a very traditional college campus. So everything that's highlighted right now, that is our campus. There are no Marquette buildings spread out all over the city, and there are no like city buildings within the walls of our campus, or I guess there's not technically walls. Milwaukee is a part of us, and we are a part of Milwaukee. So everything that's highlighted there, that is our campus. If you see this tree-lined street that kind of runs down the middle of our campus, that's Wisconsin Avenue. It divides our campus into two different sections. This right-hand side is more of our academic side of campus. So that's where all your classroom spaces, your lab spaces, our student success center, our libraries, all of those things that you need in order to find your academic success. It's going to be right on that side of campus. And the other side of Wisconsin Avenue there is more of our residential side. So we do have about 9 different residence halls, and freshmen and sophomore students are required to live on campus. So you're able to start building that community feel right away freshman year, which is really, really cool. Now, we did just get done with construction on a lot of new buildings. We have a new College of Business space, which opened in January of 2023. We have a new Center for Student Success, which has been incredibly successful for our students, and just being able to have really easy access to everything that they need in order to be prepared in both an academic sense, but also for whatever that next step is after graduating. So a lot of internship preparedness, tutoring, a lot of job preparedness, things like that. We do have a new space for our College of Nursing, which is really exciting. That just opened in the fall of 2024. And then we do have a new Wellness and Recreation Center, which actually was completed in January of 2025. And so our students are really enjoying using that new space, brand new basketball courts, tennis courts, really cool spaces, but also going with our ideal as a Jesuit institution, this ideal of cura personalis, care for the whole person. In addition to the physical wellness of that building, there's also a mental health wellness area in that space as well. And then at Marquette, our students are very actively involved. So if you're a student who likes to be really involved, you like to really get involved in whatever organizations, Marquette is going to be a place for you. In fact, at the beginning of every semester, we have a really big tradition. It's called O-Fest. It stands for Organization Fest, and that's a way that students can walk around and find all the different clubs and organizations that might resonate with them. We have a lot of service-oriented clubs and organizations, academic-oriented clubs. We have a lot of music-oriented clubs and organizations, so different bands, choirs, a cappella groups, theater, things like that. And then we also offer intramurals, we have club sports, we have Greek life, so a lot of ways that you can get involved on our campus. And again, we are number 11 in the country for students who love their school, so that's definitely a big point of pride for us. This is a photo from our National Marquette Day, which is a big tradition on our campus, where we pack out Fiserv Forum with 18,000 people on a game night, everyone wearing their blue and gold, which is really exciting. In the last minute or so, I do want to dive into some of our I've told you a little bit about Marquette, so now you might be thinking, well, how do I get there? So if you decide you want to apply to Marquette, which I hope you do, our application deadline, we have an early action deadline of November 15th, and students who apply by the November 15th deadline will learn of their decision on or around December 20th or so right before the holidays. So I really encourage you to apply to Marquette and really be considered for admission. We do also have a regular decision deadline, which is February 1st, and you would hear back on or around March 1st as well. Every single student who applies and is admitted to Marquette will receive a merit-based scholarship. So I encourage you to go onto our website, look at that net price calculator, get an idea for what your scholarship amount might be. But again, every student who applies and is admitted to Marquette will receive a merit-based award, and you'll get notified of that in your acceptance letter. So you'll know of that right away as well. And then you're going to have until May 1st to make your final decision. And we really hope that you decide maybe one day to come and become a Marquette Golden Eagle. In the meantime, if you haven't yet been to our campus to visit, I really encourage you to come and check us out. We're just an hour and a half north of where you are in District 214. So I would really love for you to come up to Milwaukee and check us out. I would love for you to stay connected with me. Again, my name is Rosa. I am your admission counselor who works with all students from the district. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much, and go Golden Eagles!
Welcome to the University of Denver. We're located just 15 minutes south of downtown Denver and 60 minutes away from our mountains. We are a private institution dedicated towards the public good with about 5,800 undergraduate students.
In the mountains, you can do anything from skiing to snowboarding to tubing to hiking or camping in the warmer months. There's a lot of stuff to do if you are an adrenaline junkie here in Colorado.
Besides the mountains, we are also located in the heart of Denver. not only do you get a free metro pass to get you up there, but we also have a lot of things like the Rockies, which is our baseball team. They do have $5 tickets, and so always love going to a game with a friend, no matter if it's the Rockies or if it's the Nuggets or even if it's the Broncos.
Even though we're located in a huge city, the town of DU has a lot to offer.
We're a small suburban, tight-knit community that also hosts the #1 and first Chipotle.
We like to call ourselves a Goldilocks school because not only do you get the balance of the cities, but you also have the balance of the mountains.
Hi there, I'm Micah Baston. I'm a tour guide here at DU, and I am actually originally from Northern California, but now a permanent resident in Colorado. I love DU, and I'm a physiology and health and disease major, as well as minors in business administration, chemistry, and human physics. And as well as that, I not only do I tour guide here, but I work as a volunteer downtown Denver, as well as a dance teacher. Distinct majors here at DU include not only specialties in music, such as jazz, but also we have our emerging digital practices. Past that, we also have our pre-med major, which is called physiology and health and disease, which is something I'm in.
A unique major and minor that is at the University of Denver actually pertains to me. I'm majoring in hospitality management with a minor in sustainability. Not only am I majoring in hospitality management, but I will be gaining a bachelor's of science in business administration with a hospitality major and sustainability minor. Something interesting about the hospitality school is that you actually gain distinction and a concentration throughout your 3rd or 4th year. That goes anywhere from strategic lodging management to event sales and marketing to food and beverage.
We are most well known for our business school and international studies, but our most popular majors are psychology and biological sciences. Hi, my name is Eleni Artemis. I'm an associate director of undergraduate admission here at DU. I have some territories out in the Midwest, and I'm actually from Chicago. I went to high school at Pembroke North High School. When students apply to DU and are accepted, they're directly admitted into the major of their choosing. So if they list engineering on their Common App and they get admitted, they'll go directly into our engineering program. The only exception are students who are applying to some of our music programs. If you're interested in majoring in a specific instrument, students do need to audition. If students don't submit test scores, that's totally fine. We'll use grade point average and class rigor to determine their merit scholarship. We've actually been test optional since 2019. And last year, 63% of students applied without test scores. So if you don't think your test scores represent you, there's absolutely no need to submit them. And a fun fact about us, our students come from over 900 different high schools. So we get a lot of risk takers who are the only student from their high school coming their year, but it makes for a really welcoming first year environment. Almost everyone's in the same boat, making new friends and meeting new communities.
I would say DU is a very adaptable school. No matter if you are for band or if you have the law background or if you have a medical background, there is a fit for everyone. No matter if it's living in an LLC, if it's finding a club for you, or if it's finding your fraternity or sorority, there is literally a space for everyone, and everyone feels genuine, and also there's interconnection between all those groups as well.
Hi, my name is Lily. I'm one of our lead guides here at the University of Denver, originally from Chicago, Illinois. Some students that I would say would thrive here at DU are students that can work in a fast-paced environment. We are on a quarter system, which means that each of our quarters are 10 weeks long, which means that classes do move at a little bit of a quicker pace, but it's nothing that is too difficult to handle. I would also say students who are looking to study abroad would thrive here as well. Around 70% of our student population studies abroad at some point during their time here at DU. Some of our most exciting events here on campus are 2 events that we would call Journey at DU and Fridays at DU. For our admitted students, Journey at DU is a full-day event where you have the opportunity to go on campus tours, meet with professors and other departments here on campus, and just learn a lot more about DU from a student perspective as well. Our Fridays at DU are half days, where you still have the opportunity to learn about from student panels, information sessions, and campus tours. One of my favorite events that the University of Denver hosts every single year is in the fall quarter. It's our annual hockey campout. This is a way that you can achieve season tickets for the entire year. It's really nice because we actually have one of the best hockey teams in the country. We're coming off a win from last year after winning 10 national titles in hockey, the only school to do that. So if you want to obtain season tickets for the year and not pay any money to go to these fantastic and full of energy games, then definitely attend the hockey camp out in fall quarter.
One of my favorite community events here at DU is something called May Days, and that's when all of our weekends in May is going to have some type of fun event, including things like inflatables, food trucks, and a student-run fair that is going to include different opportunities for people to have their own thrift stores, entrepreneurship ideas, and also my favorite community on campus, that Grow Club.